Welcome to Sports Express with Spencer Davidson. Brought to you by the law offices of Ricardo J. Morrow, GPO Federal Credit Union, Herkimer College, and Scalzo, Zogbey, and Wittig Insurance.
Coming up aboard the Express, Adirondack looks to remain perfect on the season as they hosted PULASKI in Boonville. Plus, CVA hosts unbeaten CAMDEN in a Class B matchup in Ilion. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sports Express. We've reached week 4 of the high school football season locally. With games completed, we're now more than halfway through the year. We'll start out this evening with a Class B battle in Oneida with one team looking to remain undefeated. On a crisp fall night, the fans out in full force as the 2-1 Indians take on the 3-0 New Hartford Spartans. NH jumped out to a 14-0 lead just 4 minutes in, but Oneida punches back. Opening minute of the second quarter, Pierce Relier Jr. takes it in from 5 yards out. PAT good, Oneida within a touchdown. And they'd get it with just over 5 minutes remaining in the half. Braden Williams up the middle, falls forward into the end zone. The Indians claw back to tie it at 14 heading into the break. New Hartford looking to take back momentum after recovering an onside kick to open the third quarter. First play from scrimmage, Cole Rau bumps outside, and see you later. Rue goes 25 yards to the house, and the Spartans are back up 21-14. With under 6 minutes left in the third, NH on the one. Alex Culver powers through the pile. That's his third touchdown of the night and would end the scoring. The Spartans take back control and hang on from there to improve to 4-0, final 27-14. Our next stop on the Express takes us to Ilion as the Central Valley Thunder hosted the CAMDEN Blue Devils in a Class B East matchup. CAMDEN driving down the field early, but the pass by Blue Devils QB Connor Dean is picked off by Jalen O'Neill at the 1-yard line. Home team survives the scare. 2 plays later, when there's thunder, there's lightning. It's CVA running back Warren Tanner with a big strike, takes it 89 yards to the house. PAT blocked, but it's 6-0 Thunder. In the second quarter, CAMDEN backed up to their own end zone. The run by the Blue Devils is stopped by a host of Thunder defenders for a safety. The home team adds on to their lead. It's 8-0 with about 5 minutes until halftime. CVA quarterback Josh Emmerich lofts one up to Cole Brewer for 6. Thunder up 15-0. CAMDEN looking to turn the tide. Dean dropping back to throw the long ball, but it's picked off by Brewer. Now, get this. CVA was riding high at halftime, but CAMDEN came out flying in the second half. They scored 22 points after we had to get back here to get this on. We're under deadline, folks. The Blue Devils shocked the Thunder for a 22-15 win. Whitesboro hosted Indian River at Chiz Fry Field in a Class A Battle of Warriors. Whitesboro trailing 14-12 in the third quarter with their backs against the wall. Indians running back Rowan Marcel takes the pitch and scores. They convert the 2-point try to go up by 10. Whitesboro looking to respond. Senior running back Deshaun Hutchinson with the hard run up the middle to move the chains, but they don't capitalize on the drive. Fourth quarter, Warriors hand it off to Hutchinson again to get the first down, and things get interesting, but home team looking for the home run play. Whitesboro quarterback Colin Skirmont airs it out to Andrew PULASKI, but the jump ball is intercepted by Rashawn Prince to save the game. Indian River holds on 28-12 to remain undefeated. Up in Boonville, it's a Class C contest between unbeaten Adirondack and visiting PULASKI. In the third quarter, Wildcats up by 27 on a punt. Ray Hennessy back to receive. He's taking that whole Wildcat thing to heart. The speed on this guy, check it out. A stampede down the field, huge return. He's tripped up but puts Adirondack in great position. And they capitalize a few plays later. It's Colin White walking in from 1 yard out. Wildcats running it up. It's 35-0. The Blue Devils looking to salvage something in the fourth. Casey Wilson airing it up the middle. Dalton Evans makes the grab on the slant. There's 6 on the board for PULASKI, who trails by 29. Late in the frame, Devils looking for more. This time Wilson is picked off. That's Harper Marsh making the play off the deflection. All Adirondack had to do from there was take a knee. They moved to 4-0 with a 35-6 victory. And that'll take us to the first intermission on Sports Express. Still to come, this week's featured athlete of the week, our first of the fall season. But coming up next, a high-scoring affair in Rome as the Black Knights hosted Nottingham. Now, let's check out other scores.
If you want to join the conversation on Twitter, use hashtag SportsExpress. This is Sports Express, brought to you by the law offices of Ricardo J. Morrow, GPO Federal Credit Union, Herkimer College, and Scalzo, Zogby, and Wittig Insurance.
Welcome back aboard the Express. We move to Class AA as the RFA Black Knights hosted the Nottingham Bulldogs. Rome looking to even their record at 2-2 with a win, and to say this was a high-scoring game, it would be an understatement. Packed house at Tom Hoke Field, and the fans were loving it. First quarter, Black Knights score first. Nevaeh Baez, the direct snap, rumbles 16 yards for the score, 6-0 Rome. Nottingham has an answer. Jabari Diggs busts in from 2 yards out. Bulldogs rush for over 500 yards in the game, tied at 6. To the second, Rome takes the air. Evan Carlson, great grab there by Caden McCaskill on the slant, 14-6 RFA. And they weren't done there. These two hook up again. Check out the bomb and another great catch by McCaskill. He had 3 scores and 136 yards receiving tonight, 21-6 at that point. Late in the quarter, Rome down now 30-28. Bulldogs driving, but Baez with the pick. He goes to the house. Nottingham turned the ball over 4 times in this one, 34-30 Rome at the half. And RFA goes on to win a wild one, 55-52 on a big defensive stop at the end of the game. A classic. Black Knights are now 2-2. Clinton at Bishop Ludden in a Class C battle. Gaelic Knights fan base bundled up but staying loud. Clinton's Ryan Chmielewski looking for space. Clashawn Lively says, "I'll stick you like gum on the bottom of a shoe." The quarterback hunter there. 2 sacks. Do not run on him, folks. Later, Evan Cervantes likes the wings, running all night, just tearing up defenders. Bishop Ludden all over Clinton tonight. Rough one for the Warriors on the road. Final score, 54-6. Class C football from Lowville. The Red Raiders hosting Mount Markham. Lowville strikes first in the opening frame. Elijah Engelhart takes it on the keeper. 6-0 Red Raiders. Mount Markham ties it up when Jordan Dietz goes in from a couple yards out. We're sitting at 6-all. With the score 12-6 Mount Markham, Hayden Beyer breaks it outside and goes 37 yards down the sideline for the score. That made it 12-all. The Red Raiders would then pour it on from there, winning this one 58-19 for their first win of the season. Well, that'll do it for period number 2. Still to come, in period 3 of the Express, we will tell you all about a special Hall of Fame ceremony coming up next week, and we'll meet the first athlete of the week of the fall sports season as the Express rolls along on a Friday night. Stay with us. I know you will.
For final scores and video highlights from tonight's games, log on to WKTV.com. This is Sports Express Athlete of the Week, brought to you by the law offices of Ricardo J. Morrow, GPO Federal Credit Union, Herkimer College, and Scalzo, Zogby, and Wittig Insurance.
Welcome back to Sports Express. It's time now to unveil our first athlete of the week of the fall season. This player has been dominant on the football field in the early going. The junior scored 9. New Hartford running back Alex Culver has come out of the gates flying. The junior running back scored 9 rushing touchdowns through the first 3 games, and after tonight has 12 rushing through 4. He entered tonight's game with 579 yards rushing and also has a pick 6 on defense, giving him 13 TDs in total. The Spartans have been on a tear to open the season, with Culver right in the middle of the success. He spoke about what's led to his hot start and gave plenty of credit to his teammates.
It feels amazing. It's really good. hard work from everyone, linemen, wide receivers, quarterback, everyone. Linemen are really good. They're amazing for us. Put a lot of work in. Preseason, working out a lot, repetition, eating good. Everyone has to put something in the team to make it work. Our chemistry is really good. Been playing since JV, flag, everything. We have a really good bond.
Alex is a dynamic football player. He loves the game. He's passionate about it, but ultimately, I'm sure he said it, he respects his teammates, and we continue to preach this as a team sport. Alex has great vision. He's aggressive in his downhill cuts. He values the football, and he plays behind his pads. Very few times does he finish going backwards. Alex, a lead by example type guy. He's a man of few words and a lot of action. So he's a kid that we're happy is on our team, and he's a hard worker, and he's earned everything he's received.
There it is. If you know of a high school athlete who deserves to be Athlete of the Week, here's our contact info. Call, email, find us on social media. Just send us who you would like to be nominated and why. All featured athletes receive a plaque courtesy of CNY Awards and Apparel. Speaking of big-time athletes, coming up on Thursday, October 7th at Harts Hill Inn, it's the 22nd anniversary class of the Brother Moore Sports Hall of Fame. 1988 grad captain George Wood, who lost his life while serving his country in Iraq, will be inducted posthumously. The rest of the class includes Rick Zimmer, class of 1970, Bobby Sermonaro, class of 88, Kevin Roberts and CJ Cantil, class of 2000, and longtime boys assistant basketball coach Pete Curley. What an all-star class. Call 315-724-5118 for tickets. Well, that'll do it for us. Syracuse football takes on Florida State at 3:30 tomorrow. The Yankees lost tonight to the Tampa Bay Rays 4-3. That's it for us. We'll see you back here next Friday night for another edition of Sports Express.
This has been Sports Express, brought to you by the law offices of Ricardo J. Morrow, GPO Federal Credit Union, Herkimer College, and Scalzo, Zogby, and Wittig Insurance.